So I think Shikha, when you're doing it, so you have done it once. So what is the lesson learned from your side?
Not to go near the vessel.
Go near the vessel.
Always stay away from the vessel. Then first of all, whenever we are entering, color Doppler mode should be on, so that we are not compromising any vault vasculature.
Excellent. So we have to have lesson number 1, which I told you. So let's go by what we have learned from morning today. Pehla wala, when you enter the vault, color Doppler on. Is the color Doppler, do you pay for color Doppler?
No,
free of cost.
Already
so
there.
why don't we use a button, press the button? So vault, blood vessels have to be avoided. Vault, blood vessels can be like this or they can be circular also. So that try to enter between the blood vessels, avascular area. So get the vessel, rotate, so avascular area, go in, and once you go in, you are parked it there. Okay, what else?
Then whenever we are visualizing one ovary, our aim is to have it in center. 75% of the ovary should be in center, and always enter in such a mode so that the follicles are like back to back, they are seen.
Yes.
And we are entering with our pressure on now. So the suction pump is on and we are entering. I'm inside one follicle. I'll try to enter in the center of follicle only with my biopsy guide directing my direction. Then when I'm inside one follicle, I'll aspirate it. I'll go in the straight line. I'll not move here and there. I'll aspirate the follicle which is like behind that the first one, which is collapsed. And as we are aspirating, the follicles from the surrounding tissue, ovarian tissue, they will start falling over each other, and they are making our thing easy in a way. And when like I'm done with this line, I'm back in the same straight line.
Come back to the same parking bay. My term is parking bay. You park your needle at just as you enter the ovary. And where should be the parking bay? Parking bay is always in the middle of the ovary. Don't be tempted. We are always very tempted to go to a big follicle because we just want to go in and start aspirating. That's a wrong method.
First we can assess before introducing the needle.
Yes, Mike, so I will take it one by one. We'll take what's your question now?
Yeah, what we were talking about, first we can assess the ovary before introducing the needle.
Yes.
That's how many follicles are there, both the sides, which ovary to take first, and not which alignment and axis we should go.
Excellent.
So
as I told you that you are a TVS Pro.
Yeah.
With needle mounted on your head, like a unicorn.
Yeah.
Like a unicorn. No, you have to imagine things.
Yeah.
I would have told you a story of Nathan Sharansky. Have I told you that story or not?
No.
He was a Jew. So we'll keep talking about life also because in the morning I couldn't talk to you. So they say there was a guy whose name is Natan. He's an Israeli person. Very interesting story for all of you. It's a power of imagination. So once he was caught in Russia because they thought that he's a Jew who's a spy, and he was sent to Siberia. In that prison, when he went to the prison, the prison is a 4x3 feet prison.
4x3.
They're like it's a punishment, no? And he was there for 10 years, and he was kept there, and he was in real doldrums, and he had some amount of negativity that he was a good guy, why has been jailed, but he had no option. And then he thought, I got nothing to do. He wanted to probably tell the world that he's better than Russians. Maybe wrong. It's my hypothesis. He thought, I will play chess in the mind. Ab chessboard to milega nahi. He's in Kala Pani. There's no chessboard there. So he played chess in his mind. And as a result, he kept playing chess every day. And his dream was to beat Garry Kasparov, who was the pride of the country. Because he was the only person who could beat Garry Kasparov was Deep Blue. Deep Blue is a computer software, AI. So he was so good in his work, Garry Kasparov. So when Garry Kasparov visited Israel after that war was over, then it was a challenge match. Can anyone like to play with this? And he was also good in, so he competed. And what happened? He beat the world champion. People were shocked that he kahan se aa gaya? How could he beat the world champion who could beat Deep Blue? And finally he said, I have played chess in my mind. It was my dream to beat him. So all of you, when I tell you, imagine yourself.
Mind map.
Mind mapping, Tony Buzan, I have told you. You should always think that you are a probe, like a unicorn. You feel like a unicorn. With horn, you know what is a unicorn? Unicorn has got a horn. And in case you go in like a unicorn, what will you do? Damage the vaginal vault. So keep the horn in the head. Go inside, press the vault, dent the vault with the left hand, and then when you have dented, before you do that, you play. You go, look at the cervix, look at it's a good chance for you to look at the uterocervical junction. ET भी करना है उसका. Look at endometrium. Many times we don't realize that our endometrium is not good. So look at your TVS probe in your hand, guys. Look at the endometrium, look at the morphology. You've got so much to learn. Look at any adenomyosis, myomas. It takes only a few minutes.